like a Hellcat.
It's your boy, California Life TV. Today, I am here at the Agua Mansa Cemetery in Colton, California. If you guys haven't been to the cemetery yet, I suggest you guys do. It's open to the public. It's an amazing natural piece of history. With Halloween coming up around the corner, I thought I'd make this video and go ahead and show you guys. So yeah, that's the entrance right here. As you can see, I got all the graves right here behind me. I had to pay an admission price of only $5 for adults. Kids are free. So alright you guys, so let's start off this tour today. At this one. So today, let's see, we got Manuel Acuna. This old, I mean, you can see the craftsmanship on these graves. It's just really old, from the 1800s. Go ahead and keep walking down this way. You know, it's a nice cemetery. Up in that building over there, they have a visitor center full of information. They can help you guys out in there. There's a nice gentleman in there. They'll give you a lot of information as well on everything about the cemetery. This is Jesus M. Baca, 1822 through 1844. Well, some of these, the historian told me that there is 2,000 grave sites over here and only 1,400 grave sites are accounted for. So that means 600 graves are unknown. Look at this one. Wow. It's really, really old. Looks like there's still a body in there or something. It says 1814 through 1866. Cornell Juice Gusen. Something like that. That looks really kind of creepy, you guys. I look like the guy woke up from the dead. Alright, and then we got right here Juana Maria del Alvara. El 11 de Abril 1811. So she was born in April 11th, 1818, and she died in January 27th, 1844. Beneath this stone, my body lies, and with the angel, my spirit flies. You guys hear that? So it's kind of creepy. Look at those big old holes, man. There's a body underneath right there. Really old. Over, I want to say 150 years old or more. Jensen Mercedes Alvarado, 1837, 1914. Wow. And she was a mother. Which is kind of crazy. Look, just, oh, this grave site is probably at least over, maybe like, man, 175 years old, I want to say. This is like a whole family, it appears, that are buried right here. You got an Alvarado over there, an Alvarado over here, and another Alvarado over here, the grandfather. Born January 19th of 1817, died December 26th of 1895. Blessed are the pure in heart, says the grandfather. You guys can see, keep going down. I'm barely even starting off. Okay, so the guy told me the ones with the wooden sticks, the crosses, are basically the graves of people that could not afford obituaries or could not afford tombstones. So here's one, for instance. This is a grave site, but of an unknown person. That wooden stick is really old. They said once the wooden stick gets destroyed, the only way the condition can be kept up or if the family members come and put a new one. So once the stick gets destroyed, if no one else comes, it's gonna get lost forever. So this is a burial site right here. Then we got another one of En Memoria de Visitor Estrada from 1898. He died. Humorous Sonora. Can barely make it out, but like granite. granite tombstones. See, this was an old cross right here of a body. And look, it got destroyed, so no one. There's a body right here, but it's since they didn't keep up with the cross, it's just gonna stay like that. See, look at this one. This one's like just made out of a cement brick. It's this body right here, though. You can barely kind of make up the writing on there. It says like Ricky Road or Os de su Padre Cristian dos Consimberias. I don't even know what it says. But yeah, that little gravesite. There's more. Like there's another one right there, unknown marked gravesite. There's another gravesite right here. And I could keep going and going. But the ones I want to check out are going to be over there. Here's another one right here. Fred Frust, July 27th, 1889, October 15th, 1890. It's a pretty interesting place, you guys. If you guys could come and check it out, I suggest come and check it out. Open up your mind, kill your curiosity. Who knows, you might see some stuff out here. I was talking to the caretaker of the cemetery. Oh, got a sticker. Damn thing. Alright, can barely make it out. Altitude, the decor. Sleep on, dear sister, and take the rest in Jesus' arms, forever blessed. She passed away at 31 years old. Wow, okay, so let's check this one out. Like, look at this one by the tree. This has to be a gravesite, and it's just like buried. Aquí, it just says something just right here, that someone lies right here. So it could be right here under my feet. Look, the Trujillos. The Trujillos are really famous out here. You'll see a lot of Trujillos out here. The craftsmanship is amazing, extraordinary. Look, you got more gravesites over here. Yeah, so I was actually talking to the caretaker of the cemetery. I was asking him about a couple of paranormal activity. He said he has had some paranormal activity happen to him. Actually, about 4 different counts of paranormal activity to him in his span of 11 years of working here. And from those 11 years of working here, he had over 6 encounters of paranormal activity. And I'm gonna tell you guys a story. So here goes right there, somebody. Okay, so the first one I told him was, has he seen anything around here or witnessed anything? And he mentioned about the weeping woman, La Llorona. That he encountered her twice. And each time he encountered her, it was always quiet. The first time he encountered her, he said, was in his car leaving the cemetery. He said he was leaving the cemetery, pulling off right here. It was around 3 in the morning when they used to do night shift. He said he was passing the Walmart distribution center, and right over this hill was like 3 in the morning. He said he saw a lady dressed in all white. He said he was gonna stop and help the lady. When he looked in the rearview mirror, the lady was gone. She just had disappeared out of thin air. And then he told me about, he's like, whoa, he's like, did I just see that? Or maybe it's my sleepiness getting to me. I need to drink another cup of coffee, he said. But it happened the second time, this time with his girlfriend. So he said that he was in this building right here, doing his security, standing outside the door. And he said that he saw the weeping woman dressed in all white cross the gate right here really slow. And him and his girlfriend both seen the weeping woman cross in all white. And once she hit this corner, he said she disappeared. He said he ran down and to see if there was anybody walking. Nobody was walking. So yeah, and then he said that's an encounter of the weeping woman. And he told me about different encounters also. He said he saw a carriage, an old 1800s horse carriage, traveling down Agua Mansa Road in the middle of like kind of like dawn. He said like dawn, or in the morning. Like, he said it was really foggy. He said it was in the morning, it was really foggy. He had just started his shift, and he said that it was full of fog. And he saw a horse carriage coming down the street, and it disappeared right when it hit the corner of the gate of Agua Mansa. I think that it has to do something with the date that is connected to the cemetery. Dates play important roles in paranormal. Remember that. Irene Lopez, look, 55 years old. Buried right here. Ow. And it goes on, you guys. It keeps going. And then I asked the caretaker if he had seen any apparitions, or if he even seen something out of the corner of his eyes. And you know what he told me? He said all the time, but he tries to brush it off because as a security, he is trained to see things. And he sees things from the corners of his eyes. He says silhouettes, figures in the graveyard of this one right here. This graveyard. So, alright. Goes my family over there. I don't know why they're not looking, but probably freaked out. But yeah, I just want to show you guys this cemetery. You know, since Halloween is coming up, wanted to show you guys those, share those stories with you guys. They also got an old church house around this hill. Look, Estrella R. Trujillo. A lot of Trujillos. Another Trujillo. 1903. Another Trujillo. Supposedly the Trujillos are still alive and they come over here and visit these grave sites till this day, the caretaker said. There's more burial sites. Joseph Galavano. See, another one. Died 1906. Aquí Llega Brenada. Born in 1881, died in 1903. Wow, really young. It goes on. Like I said, the wooden ones are for like basically that people that couldn't afford grave sites, so they just put a stick and a cross. I believe this is a grave site as well. Yes, it is. It's from somebody who was born in 1903 and died in 1906. Oh, this is a little 3-year-old. That's sad. So a baby boy is buried right here. 1903, 1906. A 3-year-old kid. Rest in peace. Sad, like my son's age. I would hate to see another grave site right here, just kind of like crushed up. 1829, 1905. Fernando Rome. 1879. Another Romo. 1901. Died 1903. Castillo. Another grave site. Let's go over here, you guys. Just want to show you guys all the graves. Picture Laguna Campo. Well, yeah, like I said, so there is paranormal activity over here, you guys. There is. There also was. The caretaker told me that one time they had a family reunion over here, and I guess at the family reunion somebody was snapping photos of all the grave sites, right? And in the photo that somebody snapped, a silhouette appeared of a woman in the mist. And I guess the lady never posted up the photo or nothing. She just kept it like that. Trujillo, ruby ducks. A lot of Trujillos out here. Fregado, ruby ducks. 1932 at rest. It's a pretty amazing cemetery. But yeah, if you guys ever got the time to stop by at the Agua Mansa Cemetery in Colton, California, I suggest you guys come and take a drop by. It's really interesting. It's some good facts, and who knows, maybe you can catch something out here. So let me go ahead and keep continuing with the grave sites. Got another one right there. I'm looking for the graves that kind of stick out to me. A lot of stuff are sticking out to me here at the end. Some Chavez. Look at the detail on that. In the 1800s. It still looks pretty good. Fabian Torres. In memory of Perfecta Luzona Hugun, 1887, 1918. Benedicto Mendoza. Ramiro Prieto Felicito. Marina, in October 1918, the Lord be with you. This one just broken, shattered. Gravesite. Keep going over here. Let's see, we got, I think this was one of the ones that were on the photos actually. The Chavez, 1894, 1921, 27 years old only. That's my age. Rest in peace. We got another one right here. It's just an unmarked grave. These ones kind of like stick out to me right here. Luis Rosa. That one right there. There's a car all the way over there. I'm far from my family, guys. I'm alone right now, walking through this graveyard. You might think I'm crazy, but this is actually pretty interesting to me. I'm doing this just to show you guys what California Life TV is about. You know, go out, see the world, go get to know your community. All right, get this one. Some pretty old ones, there's some more unmarked ones. It's like Halloween over here. That's what my son said. 1923. Look, it's spinning. We got some wind activity over here. Whoever this is. Kind of see the writing in it. 1925. Died 19 something. Kind of read that. So, whoever this is, they keep spinning. In memory of the beloved wife and mother of Miriam B. Lopez, 1892 through 1925. Keep spinning. They got love for you. Charles Kiss something. I don't know what the hell it said. Yeah. Keeps going. Keeps going, you guys. This one right here. JSP Mental. The shaded ones. This is kind of like a little creepy area to me right here. This is, now it can, you know, gets a little creepy over here. It's still pretty interesting. Look at this one, like an old book. Just kind of can't make out the writing on there. The water took it all away. Yeah, I can't. 1904. Look at this one, like it looked like an adobe house that they made. And just keeps going. Look how, look, that's Riverside over there, you guys. I'm really up far up this mountain. It looks like nobody has walked in these graves for about years or months. Please check at the office if you have information about this gravesite. That's an unknown marked grave. It's a lot of them, they said, like up to 400 unmarked graves of people that they don't know who passed away here. Jose Dirano, 1906, 1937. And it keeps going. It's one of the oldest graveyards in California. One of the first ones. A lot of the Agua Mansa community got lost in a flood a while back in like the 1800s. This one still looks pretty fresh, keeping the conditions good. Bruno G. Chavez. Some more over here. This is where I kind of wanted to reach over here. Get to this side. They have a lot of space still for even more grave sites. So the county of San Bernardino owns this graveyard site. There goes Peter's mother, John Peters, the Peters family. Got a lot of stickers on my feet. There's just more, and the list goes on. Little graves. Little ones right there too. Got more right here. This is a nice place, you guys. Pretty interesting. So yeah, like I said, if you guys could make it out here, definitely come out here. It's open Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. They're closed on holidays. Like I said, adults are $5. Senior or military is $4. Students or a child are free unless they're over the age of 5, and students only pay $2.50. So yeah, most definitely come and see in this beautiful cemetery, you guys. You know, Agua Mansa flourished until January 1862 when a great flood destroyed it. Most of the homes in La Placita were also damaged or destroyed. Although both communities rebuilt after the flood, they did not regain the validity they once had. A permanent adobe church was built near the riverbank in 1852, and it collapsed in quicksand the day after the last row of adobe bricks was placed. A new church on the Agua Mansa side of the river was started immediately, completed in 1853, and dedicated in 1857 as San Salvador, the church. All right, look at this one, y'all. So back right here. I'm gonna keep going down. So this is the cemetery, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the walk around. If you guys can, come and take a look at the cemetery. It's a nice place to get some interesting knowledge. This is your boy, California Life TV. Subscribe and like. Join the cult. This is what I'm about. Going to different places, showing you guys what you guys need to know and the adventures of life and what you can go on. So yeah, if you guys can, come check out Agua Mansa. Can't hesitate. And maybe you can even come over here at nighttime and see some of the spirits out here. If you guys, believe in that. But there's always something in the afterlife. Remember that. I mean, hey, there's a lot of accounts right here of paranormal activity. There's over, multiple accounts of paranormal activity at this graveyard by the caretaker, by people visiting, and just by people passing by on the roads. This place is legendary. It's one of the oldest graveyards in California. This is pioneer history over here, you guys. Remember that. So now I'm gonna be walking into the visitor center to show you guys a little more. The caretaker's in there. You guys will get to meet the caretaker. I can't put him on the video. I don't want to. Just purposes of concealing his identity. Yeah, it's the graveyard behind me. Agua Mansa Cemetery, you guys. I think we got one right here. This is the visitor center. Wow, look at this, how old this gate is. And look at the architecture on there. Look at these wagons, like look at that. And this ain't the only people that have accounted seeing wagons passing by on this street. It's just the energy of this place will forever live on. And I think he closed the door. The door is closed. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video like I did. I don't know if the gentleman is still in there, but I'm gonna go ahead and knock on the door. It says museum up here, but yeah. Dedicated to memory of the early settlers of Agua Mansa, Roger Williams, chapter October 10th, 1987. Landmark number 7. Yeah, I don't think he's here. Alright. Well, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Enjoyed the walkthrough through Agua Mansa. Tell me if you guys seen anything in my video maybe that I didn't see. Or maybe you guys something saw at the corner of your eye. But Agua Mansa Cemetery, you guys. Here she is. As you guys seen, that was the original gate over there. They changed it to an electric gate. Yeah, I knocked on the door, nobody came out. Here's the entrance. This plaque right here has been here since the 1850s as well. It says this historic site marks the resting place of the pioneers of the Agua Mansa area, which was started about 1840. The preservation of the cemetery began in 1951. This plaque placed by Harupa Powler, number 296, native daughters of the Golden West, June 11th, 1961. This bridge was designed and built by David Alvarado, June 1956, for Friends for Preservation of the Agua Mansa Cemetery. Entrance fees, seniors, all right there. It tells you everything. Pioneer Memorial Center, established in 1854. Then there's the street. This is the famous street where they say they see the weeping women. And you know, it goes just a little bit more history about the Agua Mansa Cemetery. You got the old students from San Salvador School, 1897. The old Spanish trails. The second bell for the church. That gravesite, I think I showed that one. That's 1920, so this is the 1920 photo of the gravesite. And look, I'm right here to this day, 2019, about to be 2020. It's crazy. Really interesting cemetery. So let me guys can go ahead and show you guys how it is when I'm walking down here. So basically, the gentleman said he saw the weeping women when he was standing at that entrance. He said he saw the weeping women pass by through this entrance right here. And I guess when the gentleman ran down here, the security guard, he said he ran right here. And he said he looked to the right. He said he didn't see no one. The weeping woman was gone, he said. She had disappeared. And also, he said about the carriages. So I guess there's some type of energy coming down here where there's carriages coming down. He said that he's seen a carriage. Him and his girlfriend seen a carriage, horse and everything, guy right driving it, coming up the road right here. Driving, coming up. And he said he seen it from over there. So he ran again down here. And this was in the morning, really foggy, he said. He said when he came out through here and looked, again, there was nothing. So, you guys tell me what you guys think about the Agua Mansa Cemetery. Come and visit, come and take a look for yourself. The Agua Mansa Cemetery in Colton, California. Hopefully you guys like this video. Subscribe and like. It's your boy, California Life TV. And I am out. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe and like, drop comments below. You guys rock. Like a Hellcat.